Today, I'm going to show you one of the best ways of getting the most amount of participation in your team meetings, guaranteed. Hey guys, my name is EdTchoi. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. In my channel, I talk about everything to do with the office, and today we're talking about participation in team meetings. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you've all been through one of those meetings where somebody asks a question like, hey guys, what's the best way to increase sales? And you always have the same 2 or 3 people lifting up their hands to give their input. Now, there's nothing wrong with those 2 or 3 people always lifting their hands, giving their input. But if you're in a big team meeting, as a team leader or a moderator, you want to get full participation out of your team members. Now, I've given a lot of presentations on how to run effective meetings, and this is one of the biggest challenges I hear from team leaders. How do I get the best information from my team? Well, the challenge is there's a lot of different personality types out there. You have your introverts, you have your extroverts, you have people that are visual, you have people that are more auditory, you have people that are more tactile. So there's a lot of different ways people learn and a lot of different ways that people communicate. So now what's the problem with only 2 or 3 people lifting up their hands and giving their ideas? The problem is that the same people will give their ideas over and over again without having a good variety. And really the key to a good brainstorming session or a meeting session is variety, because from variety comes good ideas. Now, before we get in any further, I just want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, iCloth. Now, the next time you want to clean something around the office, think about an iCloth, have a look at it. They're amazing, they work, and they keep everything clean. All right, now let's get back into it. Now, you might kind of laugh a little bit when I start raising my Post-it notes over here, but this simple tool is how to get full participation in a meeting. Now, you guys know me, I love Post-it notes. I love using them in my Kanban board. I love using it as a reminder, but I tell you today, this is the best way of using a Post-it note in a meeting session, and you won't regret this. Now, as a team leader, rather than asking people to raise their hands to communicate their ideas, here's what I want you to do next time in your next meeting. I want you to give everybody a pad of Post-it notes. Yes, 1 pad of Post-it notes per person. Now, here's how I want you to rephrase your question. Now that everybody has a pad of Post-it notes in front of them, you want to say something like, hey team, give me 3 great ideas on how we can improve sales. Write it on a Post-it note, I'll give you 5 minutes. I guarantee you, you will have 100% participation in this type of exercise rather than having people raise their hand. You will get way more ideas. You will get, in fact, 30 ideas if everybody contributed 3 unique ideas on there. But it doesn't stop there. Once you collect everybody's ideas, you put up on the wall. And the beauty of the Post-it note is that it doesn't have a title. Now, what do I mean it doesn't have a title? I could be the president, I could be an intern, I could be a seasoned rep, I could be a junior rep. It doesn't matter. Once my ideas are on the wall, all the ideas look the same. It gives equality to every single idea. Now, to me, that is such an important thing, because when you're giving ideas, you don't want to be thinking about your corporate structure. You don't want to be thinking about where you are in the hierarchy or messing up. You just want people to contribute ideas. It doesn't matter if they're dumb ideas, great ideas, or like ideas that are totally off the wall. The essence behind these type of sessions is just getting ideas on the wall. And that's such a great way. Now, when we start deciphering the ideas on the wall, we can look and read through everybody's ideas and start grouping the ideas separately. So there you go. The next time you have a meeting, hand everyone a genuine Post-it note, because we don't want them falling off the wall, and ask a question and have them write it down on a Post-it note rather than raising their hands. And if you want them to contribute multiple ideas and you want to group the ideas later, tell them 1 idea per Post-it note. And then once you have it on the wall, then you can start grouping your ideas and start brainstorming. This is such an effective way. And you know what? I want you guys to look at a Post-it note, not just as a piece of stationery, but really it's a business tool. Now, I've got a great video on Post-it notes and all the different types. You can click on the link right over here. And I actually created a whole playlist on Post-it notes itself. And if you're interested in that, click on the link over here and you'll see all the different applications for Post-it notes. So I hope you found this video useful. Please do give it a try in your next meeting. I'd love to know what you think. I'd like to get some feedback to see how well it worked for your team meeting. leave a comment down below. And of course, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing and tap on that bell so you can get notified of my weekly video uploads. Thanks a lot, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.